What's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's episode of the Not Your Average Mark Wrestling Podcast. Night number 4, building our way up to Squared Circle Pro Pieces for Quitters. I am your host, the Tutorial Boss Guapo, and the Not Your Average Mark Wrestling Podcast just got certified because our guest tonight, the one, the only, the certified go-getter, Draven Reeves. Brother, what is up?
Not a whole lot, man. Just living life and being certified as always.
Can't ask for anything more, I'm saying.
I know.
So, it's been a minute, man. We had you on early on in our podcast career, and it's been a minute. So, welcome back.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here.
Well, since the last time you were here, we've got a whole lot of new viewers, a whole lot of new listeners. So, let's take just a moment to reintroduce to any of them that may not have had the opportunity to see you or be a part of BCW or Squared Circle Pro or any of the promotions you're in. Let's just kind of roll the clocks back a minute. Tell us how you got into this crazy world we all love.
So I was a kid. I was always a big fan of professional wrestling. I couldn't really afford cable TV growing up, so I always would rent the DVDs from Hastings or get VHS tapes from the library, and that's kind of how I kept up with wrestling. Any new pay-per-view that would come out, I would always buy it. And then I had graduated high school, got through school, got my diploma and all that fun stuff. And then I ended up at a wrestling show here in Amarillo at Top of Texas. And my granddad was getting crap talked to him by a guy named Jake Logan. And he pointed at my granddad and said, "I'm talking to you, Tubby." I don't remember exactly what he was saying in the promo, but he was saying something. And he called my granddad Tubby. And he's like, "Man, I really want to kick that guy's butt." And I was like, "I'm going to kick that guy's butt." So I walked right up to Jack Logan, asked how to get trained, and I started training with a wrestler by the name of Handgun Dan. And my journey began. It's about a year and a half worth of a program. It would have only been a year, but I'm a little bit of a knucklehead. So did about a year and a half of extensive training, and then he gave me the green light to start doing what I needed to do.
Well, that's the way to do it. And there's something really important about what you just said that I've said it before and I want to reiterate it. If you are interested in wrestling, if you think, you know what, I want to be a wrestler, I want to go in there and kick that dude's butt, please go to a accredited school. Don't just try to jump in the ring because you're going to get hurt. Go to a school, learn the fundamentals, learn how to do this. So
there's a lot more to it than just what you see on television. I think that's a big misconception is a lot of people have only been introduced